Hello all and welcome to the third installment of my little series about reasons why you should start an eBay store. I had to sit down and I had to think about 20 main reasons. It took me a few weeks to actually list all the reasons, and there's some that I haven't included, but from the list that I had, I chose 20 and I'm dropping them in the series of 5. Okay, so this is the third video, so there's one more to come after this. There's another 2 that I've already done. Okay, that should be in the description below for you to have a look at. Right, so let's get into it, shall we? Because I've done reasons 1 to 10. This is reasons 11 to 15. And reason 11 for me is it's really quite easy to do. Okay, and the reason why it's quite easy to do is because the eBay app is fantastic. You can basically run the business off your mobile phone. It is possible to do that. You can use your computer, like your laptop, for the analytical purpose, okay, to see how many views you've had on your page, to manage promotions and stuff like this. But to actually do the bare basics of running the business, you can do that on your phone. On your phone, you can do listings, including taking photographs. You can accept offers. You can print labels. There is so much that you can do off your mobile phone. Okay. At the moment, I'm using my phone to do this video, but yeah, it's very versatile, and that makes the business extremely portable. Yes, you've got your command center, like something like this, like your central store where you're keeping all your products and all of your goods, but don't feel as though you have to actually be in the office to do the work. You can be in other places and manage your business very easily. So reason number 11 for me as to reasons why to start up an eBay business is it is extremely portable because of mobile phones. Reason 12. This is mainly, I've mentioned before about the eBay community, about being part of a community, and one of the good things about doing something like this and working with a brand that is so well established, such as eBay, is that if there's anything you don't know how to do on the eBay business development, business part of everything, is I think there's a video or a YouTube video for each and every aspect of the business. So if you just go into YouTube and say if you're not quite sure about how to promote a product, okay, or start a promotion within your store, okay, if you just go into YouTube and just type in promoting products on an eBay store, you'll have a whole list. Okay, you'll have a whole list of helpful videos that will show you how to do it. And, you know, I think one of my previous points was learning something new as well. You will always be learning something new, but please don't feel that, you know, don't go into it thinking that you're not going to get any help, you're not going to get any support. Okay, there is so much help and support out there in the guise of just help videos. I mean, it's what I intend to do as well with these videos. I intend to do videos on how I promote things. I intend to do videos on how I list things. I intend to do videos on what sort of offers I accept, what sort of offers I reject. There's a huge plethora of information out there just at your fingertips. So please don't feel that there's nothing out there for you. There's nothing out there to help you. Believe me, there is a whole Olympic size pool out there. It's the biggest pool possible that you could have in terms of help, support, tips, tricks, with everything that there is to do with eBay. Okay, so certainly many instructional videos, and it's not just YouTube as well. eBay itself has got many helpful videos that you can watch and learn from. And sometimes it's worth just having a sit down and just watching those videos, and you can think to yourself, oh, I didn't know that. Be prepared to have those inspirational moments coming to you at any time. Point 13 is this, and it certainly reminds you of the scenario which has been used more and more over recent years, and that being the global village. eBay it's not just a regional thing, like I suppose Facebook Marketplace is mostly regional, where you're just putting things on for people to come over and collect. It's not, I mean, it's national. I would say 90 to 95% of my things are sold nationally within the UK, because I'm a UK based reseller. But you've also got to consider, especially with some of the products that you buy, the global aspect of eBay. Whenever you list anything, there is an option that you can either check or uncheck, and that is allow GSP, the global shipping program. Always have the GSP turned on so that your products can then be seen by anybody all over the world. And if anything does go GSP, eBay have a warehouse based in the Midlands, which everything goes to, and then I think they have their own ships or planes going off all over the place. And it is certainly becoming cheaper and cheaper and cheaper to ship things worldwide. Okay, so the products that you put on eBay are being looked at not just by people in the country that you live in, but by people all over the world. You'll be really surprised at some of the things that are actually bought by people in other countries. Clothing is a big one. Trainers, okay, the trainers is massive in terms of shipping things to other countries. Jackets as well. Actually, looking at that, I can see I've got a Le Creuset pot just behind me on my desk, which I sourced the other day. The last one I had of those went to Germany. German person put an offer in and had it delivered to them. And then they messaged me afterwards saying, thank you very much, all arrived in really good condition, great doing business with you, sort of thing. So you are doing business. The marketplace that you have to sell your product is huge. Please don't feel it's just like the local community or the local country. There's far more to it than that. So again, in terms of people actually seeing what you have, it's not just a local community, okay? It's the worldwide community, and that in itself gives a huge drive sometimes. And as well, if you know that you've sourced something at a really good price, you know that then you can have like the whole world looking at it, okay, which is a really good thing. Point number 14, and I will admit I quite like this. eBay rewards hard work. If you put the effort in, then you will get something out of it. What I mean by that is, with the listings that I do for my eBay store, I'm putting the effort in to have things listed every single day. Now, please don't feel that I am every single day I'm having to come home and do the listings there and then. That's not the case, because what you can do is you can schedule the listings on the listing page. I think it's in the pricing section. It says schedule your listing. You click on it and then it will come up with a calendar, and you can then schedule as to when you want that product to go live on your eBay store. So you can do it in batches. I normally do mine on a Monday evening, but that's it's hard. It's hard work, you know. I'm not just going, yeah, clicking my fingers and all the photographs are taken, all the listings done, all the sourcing's done, all the packaging is done. That doesn't happen. You've got to put the work in, and if you do put that work in, and if you do list constantly, and if you are showing that you can engage with customers, i.e. if somebody is watching your product, you will have the facility then to make them an offer. And if you are constantly making offers to people, the eBay algorithm sees this, understands this, and I believe rewards you by pushing your things a little bit further up the listing schedule. Okay, there is a section on the analytics where you can see how many of your products are in the top 20. That to me, over the past, probably now over the past 3 months, I've been listing things each day, and I'm seeing that figure of my top 20 thing grow. Okay, so that is rewarding the hard work that I'm doing and putting into this. Yeah, this is a side hustle. Okay, and you know, I don't want you to feel that I'm up all hours doing this. I'm not, but I am setting myself targets to try and grow this business to such a level that I can then begin to maybe think about going part-time in the other job that I have. That is, but this is purely an age thing for me. I'm 49 now. I'm trying to put things in place now for when I retire from the job that I currently have. Okay, that there's something there for me to do, so that I'm currently in that transitional period trying to grow this, and I'm really trying to grow it through doing hard work. And I am definitely finding that my business is beginning to grow. How do I see that? I see that by looking at the amount of money that I make per week. Okay, I get paid weekly. You can, with eBay, you can get paid every time you sell something. Okay, you can get paid every Tuesday or at the end of each month. I get paid every Tuesday, and I find that works because I can then look at how much I've made in that week and compare it with the same week of the previous year. So I divide the year into 52 because it's 52 weeks in the year. So say like week 7 in 2023, I compare that to week 7 in 2024. And if I find that the 2024 figure is higher than the 2023 figure, I can see that my hard work is beginning to pay off. My business is growing. Okay, it's not just going to grow without you really making any effort. Okay, you've constantly got to be thinking, you've constantly got to be analyzing what is working and what isn't working, and then sort of like evolving as a reseller. And eBay certainly is something that can show this happening to you. Okay, I think presently through all the week, where are we? We're late July now, and I think from the weeks that I've looked at since the new year, 18 of them I've made more than last year, and 11 of them I've made less. So there is, it is beginning to grow. It is beginning to work, which I'm pleased about. Okay, it does give you when it does come off and it does work, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. And the last one for this little series 3 that I've done, I'm trying to keep them to like watchable amounts, like 20 to 25 minutes. If I did all 20 that I have in one go, the video would be over an hour. You'd be bored senseless. So that's why I'm doing it in little snippets. But my final one is that you can work on your own. Okay, some people like this. Some people just think, hey, do you know what? I've got an idea and I want to try it. And what eBay does is it lets you have a go at doing that without really spending that much money to start with. You can sort of like dip your toe in the water and have a go and see if it works. You don't have to really have anybody's permission to do it. It can just be you just doing it for yourself. Okay, if you do have to save up a little bit of money, do it. But I've always said one of the best things to do if you want to get started in eBay is to just look around your house and just look at what you don't use anymore. You will be amazed at how many people want these sort of products. Okay, we could be talking about an old digital camera. We could certainly be talking about something electrical that has broken. There is a huge market out there for spares and repairs. So if you put on there, look, we've got this, it's broken. You know, it could be that 90% of it is fine, it's just 10% of it that's broken, and somebody wants that 90% because they know how to fix it, you know, and then they can make money off it. But, you know, it is certainly something that you can do. And I think nearly all eBay stores started off with either just one person doing it or maybe two people, like two friends, or a husband and wife. You get a lot of husband and wives starting eBay stores. You get a lot of mums who are friends who have small children. Okay, there's a lot of them that will come together and sell things like children's clothing and stuff like this. And also just a lot of people like myself who just thought, who are business minded, okay, and just thought to themselves, do you know what? I just want to have a try. I just want to have a go. Okay, and that's how I started. Just over 2 years ago now, I put my very first thing on. Basically, the story goes, I've used eBay in the past, but we had one of my sons lost an earbud in like the ear things that they wear, and I had a look to buy a single earbud and thinking, surely you can, surely. And I was just absolutely amazed by the fact that there was loads of it, and that really did open up my eyes to, whoa, this is something that I could start to do. And when I saw that many people were selling electrical stuff, were like getting vacuum cleaners and just taking them to bits and just selling off the parts, I was thinking to myself, do you know what? We've got a shed at the bottom of the garden that we're not really using. I could use that as a store. 4 kids. Going on holiday is quite expensive. We could do with a little bit of extra cash. And that it just sort of like started at, everything just fell into place, and it just started at the right time. And I'm sitting here now telling you that I'm so glad that I did it, because I'm still really, really enjoying doing this. So, you know, point number 15 is you can work on your own. Okay, so that is points 11 to 15. Okay, there will be another video next week of 16 to 20 to complete this set. Okay, but I hope you enjoyed video 3 of the 4 videos as to why, or 20 reasons why you should start an eBay store. Please like, comment, subscribe to your heart's content. Okay, subscribers are beginning to grow on this channel, which I'm really, really pleased with. And yeah, any comments would be certainly read and taken into account for maybe future videos. Okay, but for the time being, thanks for watching. This is Smithy out. Okay, bye bye.